Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today we're continuing east on US Highway 98, concurrent with Hidden State Road 30, starting at around mile 123.7 in Parker, Florida, where the US 98 business route from Panama City rejoins the main line on Tyndall Parkway. As this segment gets underway, US 98 is a multi-lane divided highway carrying both local and through traffic, and for the first couple of minutes we're headed almost due south into the low winter sun, which makes visibility a challenge before the road swings more easterly. Before long, US 98 climbs onto the Dupont Bridge, a fixed high-level crossing that carries 4 lanes of traffic over East Bay in the Gulf Intracoastal Waterway. The existing structure here is about 2,750 feet long and provides roughly 50 feet of vertical clearance over the navigation channel, connecting the Panama City urban area on the west with the Tyndall Air Force Base reservation and the more remote shoreline to the east. The Florida Department of Transportation is advancing plans to replace this bridge with a pair of new 2-lane spans on a slightly shifted alignment that will raise the clearance to around 75 feet and widen the channel to accommodate larger vessels and increased marine traffic along this reach of the Intracoastal Waterway. As we crest the bridge, there are wide views north across East Bay and south toward the low-lying coast, while ahead the highway drops directly into the heart of Tyndall Air Force Base, whose airfield and training ranges spread out across much of the peninsula. On the east side of the bridge, US 98 passes through the main portion of Tyndall Air Force Base, a major installation of the United States Air Force located about 12 miles east of Panama City and home to the 325th Fighter Wing. Tyndall was established as Tyndall Field in 1941 as a flexible gunnery school during World War II, named in honor of First Lieutenant Frank Benjamin Tyndall, a decorated World War I pilot. And over the decades, it has hosted advanced air defense aircraft and large-scale weapons competitions, such as the William Tell Air-to-Air Meet. The base occupies its own census-designated place, although the resident population recorded in the 2020 census was just 139 after Hurricane Michael's extensive damage. Thousands of active duty personnel and civilian workers are assigned here as reconstruction and the transition to new F-35A Lightning II fighter squadrons continue. As we drive along the main highway corridor, most of the operational facilities, runways, and housing areas sit away from the road behind controlled access gates. So what you see from the dash cam is a mix of secured entrances, utility infrastructure, and heavily managed open land that supports both flight operations and environmental buffers. East of the core base area, US 98 continues through Unincorporated Bay County, and the surroundings quickly become far more open. This part of the drive runs between large tracts of sandy, low-lying terrain with scattered scrub, grasses, and isolated pines, plus a few wetlands and drainage features that hint at how close we are to sea level. Much of the original tree cover here was stripped away when Hurricane Michael made Category 5 landfall at Tyndall Air Force Base in October 2018, and the corridor still shows the effects of that storm in the form of broken timber, younger regrowth, and wide areas of cleared land. Even with ongoing ecosystem restoration and replanting projects on and near the base, this stretch of US 98 has a stark, almost barren look compared with more heavily forested parts of the Florida Panhandle. FDOT has identified this corridor from west of Canal Parkway toward the Gulf County line for resurfacing and safety improvements, reflecting its role as the primary east-west link between the Panama City metro area, Tyndall Air Force Base, and the small coastal communities like Mexico Beach further ahead. We bring this segment to a close as US 98 continues east through southeastern Bay County, drawing closer to the city limits of Mexico Beach near Florida Mile 140. Thanks for watching. We'd like to give special thanks to channel members T-Flow601, Anthony J. Ken, Moonshine Wilson, Roadway Wiz, Stuart Webb, Audubon 5425, and our longest standing member, Darren175. You too can become a channel member for as little as $1 a month by clicking the link below. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.